Hey, this is Matt. Once again, welcome back to the videos of the paid request, this time from James, who wanted me to react to this video from Nate's Film Reviews, the 2024 Oscars reaction. For those who are interested in requesting any type of videos, topics, reactions, commentaries, reviews, re-reviews, what have you, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. It could be for pretty much any type of video. Like most reactions, I'm not going to show the video because I don't want to steal the person's video. Also, YouTube's weird copyright thing. I know they don't pick on other people, but they picked on me a lot, so just safer this way. I have a link down below in the info box if you want to hit the link and follow this along with me on this video. When you're on your computer with another tab, another window, feel free. And thank you once again, James, for the request. I've never heard of Nate's Film Reviews. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Nate's Film Reviews. Let's see what we got. So the Oscars was the other night. That's when I recorded this. I don't watch the Oscars either. I have no interest in the Oscars. But maybe for different reasons. I think the Oscars are all BS. I think the Oscars are all crap. I agree, the hosts are usually pretty bad and the jokes are pretty bad. I agree with this guy. They're so long, they're so stretched out. Jimmy Kimmel is not a good host. I don't think he's ever been a good host. He's not a good talk show host. I don't know why they did him. Maybe Billy Crystal back in the day was a pretty decent one. But I never follow the Oscars. Because so many films that win get nominated, I'm like, why? I mean, Heat by Michael Mann got nothing in its day. Copland, which is this great movie, got nothing in its day. So many other films. John Carpenter's The Thing doesn't even get nominated for Best Makeup Effects, but Suicide Squad with Jared Leto wins. Best Sound, The Zone of Interest. That made sense. I did see The Zone of Interest. That was about a concentration camp, and you have the sort of the commandant and his family living nearby, but it all takes place in there. We never see the concentration camp, and we just hear the sounds. And I thought they did a good job. Because you don't see it ever, the sound is very important, and they did a good job with that, so I can understand the zone of interest. All I know about the Oscars of that year was that Oppenheimer won, and Barbie was nominated for some reason, even though it's an awful movie. Perfect Days I haven't seen, haven't heard of it. Society of the Snow haven't seen. A lot of those type of Oscars, like, I have no interest at all. Like I said, the movies that in my opinion, should be nominated never do. Moon with Sam Rockwell's a great movie. That Searching with John Cho, the fact he wasn't nominated for Best Acting Oscar is insane to me. Like John Cho and Searching absolutely deserved it. There's a lot of movies that deserve it, but they don't. Born in the Heron won Best Animated Film. I haven't seen that. So Across Spider-Verse was nominated. Yeah. I get that where it's sandwiched between a trilogy, so I liked Across the Spider-Verse, but I don't think it was as good as the first because you have these elements that they can't fully fluctuate because you gotta wait for the next movie, the third movie. It doesn't even have a satisfying ending because we gotta have a cliffhanger to leave for the next movie. I do like the film. I think the first Spider-Verse movie was a lot better though, but I do like the second film. But it's like one of those that you can only enjoy it fully when you see the next one, which is all the little elements that are brought up and Oh, the best supporting actress, the lady in the holdovers. Yeah, that's another movie I enjoyed. Another movie I liked. I liked the holdovers. She did a good job. I mean, Oscar worthy, I guess. I mean, I thought, she did a good job. I just don't know if it'd be Oscar worthy, but, you know, she did do, a good job. Yeah, the holdovers is a really solid one. Poor Things Oppenheimer's. Oh, Poor Things is one of his favorite films. Well, we disagree. Haven't seen Oppenheimer, but I would bet money I would enjoy that more than Poor Things. Poor Things, I think, is an absolutely awful, terrible movie. It's a piece of crap. It has elements of the pedo within the movie. This is about a lady who is brought back, and then they put the mind of her baby into her head. So now you have this woman that's naked most of the movie, but she's got the mind of a, I don't know, how many months old baby. And it's supposed to be symbolism, but it's everyone wanting to screw this lady, have sex with this lady who's got the mind of a kid. To me, it's an ugly, despicable movie. Just an awful, despicable movie. And Emma Stone, some parts of her performance was fine, but at the beginning it was very much. You ever seen the movie Drop of Thunder? And the line Robert Downey Jr. says he never grow full. That's what Emma Stone was like at the beginning of the movie. I think she got better later on when she became more of an actual person. But everybody in that movie is despicable. Willem Dafoe's character is despicable because he brought this woman to life. He wanted to have sex with her. He said he doesn't, but then he goes, "Well, I couldn't do it because it was some stuff didn't work. So if it did work, you would have done it." Or the other guy was supposed to root for his assistant. He agrees to marry this lady who's got the mind of a kid. So I'm not marrying someone who's got the mind of a kid. No matter how many times she got naked. It'd be weird, disgusting, I would feel like a pedo. So no, I don't root for him. Mark Ruffalo's despicable, the Modem is despicable. Or they're underdeveloped. Like, so he wasn't a fan of Oppenheimer. Bloated 3 hour musical? Poor Things was really bloated too. That's 2.5 hours long that you could literally shave an hour. Oh, really? He's really calling Oppenheimer and then Top Gun Maverick propaganda machines for the military? Oh, brother. You had me, dude, but you lost me now, man. You lost me. Is this why James wanted me to react to this? Saying that these films are propaganda for the American military? Oh, brother. Poor Things is propaganda as well for very, very different things, which is very adamant in Hollywood, who love Roman Polanski and Woody Allen. I think I said it that. No wonder Poor Things got so much success and love in an industry that loves Roman Polanski and Woody Allen and what kind of people they are. You fill in the blanks. Okay, I may not have seen Oppenheimer, but I've seen enough clips and trailers and footage that Oppenheimer cinematography, I could say, at the very least, would be stunning. Not Poor Things. Poor Things cinematography is fine, but I would honestly give more attention to the art direction in that movie with the sets that were built. And it's like trying to be a little bit of a wannabe Tim Burton with the world. Again, that's more of the art direction. So you think cinematography in Oppenheimer's like a Michael Bay film? Well, Michael Bay films are some pretty good looking movies, so that should be a plus. So it seems like the rest of this is just him blasting Oppenheimer. I've never seen Oppenheimer, but I almost want to defend it, especially against movies like Poor Things. Poor Things is a 2.5 hour boring. Again, it's just a girl gets naked. She wants to have sex a lot. Everybody else wants to have sex with her a lot. So she has sex a lot. Mark Ruffalo tricks her onto a cruise ship where he has sex with her a lot. She has sex with other people a lot. She meets two people that are very, very underdeveloped. They're just classy rich people. She reads some books. Now she will willingly have sex, maybe a lot. There's some poor people. She's distressed about poor people. But then that goes nowhere. Why that was brought up, that went nowhere. She did nothing about that. Then she got to be in a whole house with a madam, where she gets a girlfriend who is underutilized and not really developed at all. And then you have this useless subplot, Willem Dafoe and this guy want to create another woman, which was pointless and went nowhere. There was no reason for it. And then you have this goofy ending where the guy, the bad guy, gets turned into some animal because he gets the brain of an animal and he's all grazing or bah bah. So this is the last film you want to win for Best Picture. I do not think there's so many incredible films in this era. I disagree. I absolutely disagree. I do not think there's that many great films that he puts it. We highly disagree with that. I think this is the worst era for movies. The worst era for movies. This comes from a guy that liked Everything Ever All at Once, although the ending was a bit crappy. But I liked that movie. And that's a film I think that won Best Picture last year. I like that movie. But the characters in Poor Things aren't interesting either, other than the one girl wants to have sex until she doesn't want to have sex anymore and she grows a few brain cells to learn there's something more than sex. If you want to talk about laughable scenes, the very ending of Poor Things is pretty laughable. I'm sure that's the point, but it's still very goofy and silly. A lot of Best Picture nominees are not groundbreaking, let's be honest. Was Barbie really groundbreaking, buddy? Was Black Panther, when that got nominated, groundbreaking? Black Panther was pretty much take the Lion King and a generic superhero movie, have an awful CGI fest at the end, have a Black Panther that barely does anything in his own movie and did more in a Captain America movie. We did, I don't know. I've never seen Oppenheimer where everyone defended, so although it being 3 hours does turn me off. Just not every film needs to be 2.5, 3 hours long. But maybe because I absolutely disagree on Poor Things. I think that's an absolutely dreck, terrible, awful, despicable movie that I'm not surprised Hollywood likes for reasons I said in my review. But if he likes the film, that's fine. It's his opinion. We just agree to disagree. It's not against the law. At least not yet. But, the guy, short enough video, said his points. Whether you agree or disagree, he says his points consistently and didn't dilly daddle like I do. Pause and all that stuff like I do. So, either way, he got his points across. Not a bad video. So, there you go. What do you feel about the Oscars? I didn't. I give zero crap about the Oscars. Never did, never will. But, oh well. I'm just glad Barbie didn't win Best Picture. That's what I'm glad for. I'm glad it lost. Apparently, it lost most categories except Best Song. And I'm glad. It didn't deserve to be nominated that much in the first place. It's like Barbie got a participation trophy that it didn't deserve. I mean, we live in a world that's why I disagree with we're in an era of such great movies. You look back in the past of movies that were never nominated for anything. Again, Michael Mann's film Heat, for example, nominated for nothing. But Barbie is a Best Picture nominee and got so many Oscar nominees. Ron Gosling, I like Ron Gosling, but he was nominated for an Oscar for Barbie, but not John Cho in Searching, Sam Rockwell in Moon. Go watch Sam Rockwell in a film called Moon. Go watch John Cho in a film called Searching. And you tell me they didn't deserve anything? In fact, I'm just curious. What awards was Moon nominated? I don't know why that movie just popped in my head. I'm curious. Saturn Awards. That's it. Go watch Sam Rockwell's performance in Moon. Go watch again John Cho's performance in Searching. And you tell me those are not better than, the folks that do get nominated. That's just two examples. Go watch Tim Robbins' performance in the 1990 movie Jacob's Ladder. I dare you take any of these Best Actor nominees, at least most of them, and you look at Tim Robbins' performance in Jacob's Ladder from 1990, and you tell me which one got the most out of you in terms of emotion, in terms of gravitas. You tell me. Bay. That's just me. With that said, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.